More than 2,000 years ago, Sun Tzu understood something that every successful commander eventually learns. You don't fight on a battlefield. You fight with it. In the art of war, terrain isn't scenery. It is a weapon. A hill gives you gravity and visibility. A narrow passage can prevent a larger army from using its numbers. A river can protect your flank or trap you against its banks. A long road can exhaust an army before the battle even begins. Sun Tzu described different kinds of terrain and explained that each demanded a different response. Some ground could be crossed easily by either army. Some offered advantages to whoever occupied it first. Some was so dangerous that entering it could turn an orderly retreat into a disaster. The lesson wasn't simply, always take the high ground. It was much more sophisticated. Understand what the ground allows you to do and what it prevents your enemy from doing. If your enemy is stronger, don't meet his strength on open ground. Make him climb. Make him cross water. Force him through a narrow passage. Stretch his supply lines. Put obstacles between parts of his army. Make 1,000 soldiers arrive where only 100 can fight at once. Then, his numerical advantage exists on paper, but not on the battlefield. And terrain isn't useful only for defense. Sun Tzu understood that roads, passes, and distances determine speed. If you know the country better than your opponent, you can move through routes he doesn't expect, arrive before he's ready, and occupy the ground he needs before he reaches it. Then you've changed the battle without swinging a sword. That's the deeper principle. Don't merely ask how to defeat the enemy. Ask, where would defeating him be easiest? And if you're standing somewhere that favors him, don't fight there. Move. Choose ground that magnifies your strengths and exposes his weaknesses. Mountains change armies, rivers change armies. Distance changes armies. Mud, forests, roads, and narrow passages change armies. The soldiers may be exactly the same. The battlefield changes what those soldiers are capable of doing. More than 2 millennia later, the principle applies far beyond warfare. Before confronting a difficult problem, look around. What advantages already exist? What obstacles can you make work for you? And most importantly, are you fighting on the ground your opponent chose or the ground you chose? Sun Tzu's lesson is simple. Don't just fight the battle,